So is Florida red or blue? Meaning, is it Republican or Democrat? After Tuesday's election results, you might be surprised to hear that perhaps it's really purple, somewhere in between. Hundreds of thousands of Floridians are saying goodbye to parties altogether. And 8 on your side's Lauren Make sort of dug up this trend during our election coverage. So how big of a trend is this, though, Lauren?
Good evening, Keith. It is a very big one, and I'm going to break down the numbers in just a moment. But first, think about the words Republican and Democrat. You probably have certain ideas about each one, and some people just don't want the labels.
Yeah, I'm running as a Democrat.
Sometimes labels can be helpful. Politicians count on support from voters in their own party. But more and more Florida voters are saying no to political parties altogether.
I'm non-party affiliate.
Why is that?
I don't feel that I need to vote along party lines.
He's part of a growing trend. In the past 4 years, more than 500,000 Floridians registered with no party affiliation. No such jump for major parties, just a small increase for Republicans, basically flat for Democrats. Keith Berry teaches history at Hillsborough Community College.
Why are people running away from parties?
Well, I think it's very clear as a disillusionment with politics and politicians.
Some young voters start without a party.
I just don't feel like I should just go for one party. I just go for like the best, whoever's the best, really.
Decisions for others come later.
Were you ever registered with a party before?
I was.
And why did you switch?
Because that party went off the rails, for lack of a better description.
You would change it.
20-year-old Ivy Niven hasn't officially had a party label for very long.
Do you like being identified with a party?
No, because I think if people ask you and you say your opinion, then they kind of look at you differently.
She's thinking about changing, which would keep that no party trend trending.
And if you go back 10 years here in Florida, the numbers are even more staggering. About 1 million people becoming no party affiliation. Only a couple thousand for the parties.
And break it down even more. Who do they tend to be, these folks who are NPA, no party affiliate?
Well, Keith, a lot of them are younger, but not necessarily new voters or in their teens or 20s. About 60% are under the age of 50. About 60% are white. And a lot of them live right here along the I-4 corridor. Keith?
Of course, if you're wanting to vote in a primary, that doesn't always work for you. You have to be a registered Republican or Democrat sometimes. All right, thank you, Lauren.